What's your move when a woman who once went by Mrs. Blacklove decides to publicly shame her own man on Instagram, live in front of millions, and then has the nerve to laugh about it? Thought the Remy Ma Papoose Clarissa drama was dying down. Think twice, because just hours after Remy embarrassed Papoose with a sharp remark about his skills, Claressa Shields lost it, and by lost it, we mean she struck first and asked no questions later. Eyewitnesses report. It wasn't just talk. Clarissa showed. Up at Ray's spot, uninvited, no guards, no makeup, just raw fury and won. Message: you don't deserve a man like him. And guess what? It was all caught on camera. So now the big questions are, is Clarissa finally staking her claim? Is Remy losing it after losing it all, career, man, and reputation? And the biggest question, did Papoose just sit back and watch these two queens fight over him? Welcome where the truth sports lashes heels and a left hook. Let's break this disaster down piece by piece. Let's rewind the chaos, because this saga didn't begin with a slap, a scream, or a security guard shouting, "Cut the live!" No, this story has been simmering for months, and now it's erupting in flames. First, the scene Remy Ma, rap royalty, Bronx. Queen's wife, or at least supposedly still, Papoose. The very Papoose who stood by her through prison controversies and countless BET ciphers. He was the ultimate symbol of loyalty, a man who waited for years and years, and how does Remy repay him? By embarrassing him on Instagram Live. Now listen up, because this wasn't your typical shade. This wasn't some "he left the toilet seat up" or "he forgot my birthday" drama. No, this was calculated, sharp, surgical. Remy, sitting in her glam chair, her team around her, lashes getting done, stared straight into the camera and said, "Some men think loyalty is enough." Then hit harder with, "Bro, if that's all you bring to the table, you might as well go build another own." Her stylist nearly choked on her drink. The comments blew up, and Papoose, let's just say if silence had a face, that was it on his next IG story. But wait, that wasn't even the punchline, because when a fan asked her directly, "Are you talking about Papoose?" Remy smirked, held her fingers barely an inch apart, and whispered, "If you know, you know." The room fell silent, fans gasped, clipped. The moment zoomed in like it was an FBI case, and guess who wasn't laughing? Claressa Shields, the self-proclaimed, quote, Olympic gold medalist, and lately, Papoose's biggest cheerleader. Some might even say more than just a fan. Before we get into Clarissa's explosive entrance into this messy triangle, we need to understand why Remy's live hit so hard. Because she didn't just throw shade, she humiliated Papoose. Their entire relationship was built on loyalty, a man who waited years for his woman to return from prison, a man who stood by her through everything, writing for her when the labels went silent. Loyalty was on full display, and now she turned that image upside down live on camera. But over the last year, things began to change. Remy was spotted more often with Easy the Block Captain than with her husband. Her presence at family gatherings became spotty, and while Papoose threw birthday parties for their daughter and shared heartfelt Father's Day posts, Remy was hitting studios with 50 Cent, posting mysterious stories and liking questionable tweets. Then rumors started swirling that Papoose was getting close to a certain female boxer. At first, people laughed it off, Clarissa. Shields that's like matching Serena Williams with a chess player, but when paparazzi snapped them, holding hands outside a Brooklyn juice bar, things escalated quickly. Clarissa didn't deny it. Papoose didn't deny it, and Remy, she pretended nothing. Was wrong until this live, because when she dropped that comment, it wasn't just disrespect, it was a calculated humiliation. A woman like Remy knows the power of words, and she decided to air his faults literally to millions. So what happened next? Brace yourself, Claressa Shields was reportedly at her gym in Miami when she caught the clip. According to one of her team members, she stopped mid-sparring, took off her gloves, and said, "She wants to play dirty?" Bet. Within 6 hours, Clarissa booked a flight to NYC, but here's the twist. She didn't call Remy. No tweets, no live videos. She showed up in person at the set where Remy was filming a podcast interview. No entourage, just her, a hoodie, and hands ready for more than just boxing. Cameras were rolling, audio was live, and what happened next will be everywhere on every shady blog and gossip page over the next 48 hours. But before we get to the full-on showdown, and trust me, it's wild, let's talk. Why would Clarissa risk everything? Her reputation, her sponsorships, her carefully crafted public image. because for months, sources close to her have been whispering that she and Papoose aren't just friends, they've been building something. Quiet. Dinners. 3 Zoe Bemyem. Phone calls for emotional support. While Remy was out doing God knows what with battle rappers and club promoters, she sees something in him that Remy forgot. An anonymous source told us she thinks Remy lost the plot, and she's not going to let Papoose go down with her. The internet was already buzzing about Papressa as the new power couple. Now Clarissa appears ready to battle not just in the ring, but for her man. So when she caught that disrespect live, something inside her snapped. It all came to a head when she stormed into that podcast studio, stared Remy Ma straight in the eye, and said, "You don't deserve a man like him." Cut to stunned gasps and a producer shouting, "Are we live?" And Remy, she stood up like she was ready to throw down, but Clarissa didn't flinch. She stepped closer, eyes locked, voice low and fierce. "You broke him. Now you clown him? Nah, that's not love, that's ego, and I'm not letting you humiliate him again." And just as security tried to intervene, that's when the chaos blew up, because the moment Clarissa said, "You don't deserve a man like him," the whole vibe in that studio changed. Remy rose slowly and deliberately smirked. The sass vanished, replaced by something colder, something calculated. Producers froze. One mic tech lunged for the kill switch, but it was too late. The cameras had already captured it. Claressa Shields and Remy Ma face off in what can only be called a full-blown ego war. And make no mistake, this wasn't just about Papoose, it was about pride, reputation, and decades of power from two women who never backed down. According to a leaked recording, from someone on set, Clarissa leaned close and said, "You parade loyalty like it's a leash. Have you ever asked what he truly needs?" And Remy, full of Bronx fire, so fired back, "Don't preach love, Tome. You're just a rebound with a heavy right hook that doesn't make you wife material." It was game on. Security tried to calm things down, but let's be real. When one of the world's top fighters faces off against a rapper with a past, nobody steps in without hazard pay. Remy gripped her purse like it was a weapon. Clarissa pulled back her ponytail like it was fight night. The energy was electric and explosive. And the internet, oh baby, it went viral within half an hour. An unnamed assistant leaked the video to a Twitter account famous for revealing messy celebrity scoops. After that, TikTok clips, Instagram recaps, and YouTube reactions overwhelmed the timeline. One viral tweet captured it perfectly. Remy actually said, "He's loyal but short." And Clarissa arrived like the final boss. This isn't a love triangle, it's Celebrity Deathmatch Bronx Edition. Over the last year, the flawless image of Remy Ma and Papoose began to crack, while Pat played Superdad, sharing heartfelt tributes. Remy was seen with Easy, the block captain, missing family events and posting cryptic tweets. Then rumors spread about Papoose and boxer Claressa Shields holding hands outside a Brooklyn juice bar. Bothered to deny the rumors. The rumors. Things boiled over when Remy went live, throwing shade and implying Papoose wasn't exactly blessed downstairs. It wasn't petty. It was calculated humiliation. That moment sparked a fuse. Clarissa, mid-sparring in Miami, dropped her gloves, booked a flight, to NYC, and stormed into a podcast set where Remy was filming. No entourage, just fury in a hoodie. She stared Remy straight in the eye and said, "You don't deserve a man like him." The studio went silent. What followed was a fiery verbal battle of Bronx heat versus boxing fire. Remy shot back, "You're a rebound with a mean right hook." While Clarissa snapped, "You broke him. Now you clown him." That's not love, that's ego. It didn't turn physical, but the internet blew up when leaked footage hit Tasha K's feed. Fans are now deeply divided over Claressa Shields. Some call her a pick-me, accusing her of seeking attention, while others admire her unwavering loyalty to Papoose during the turbulent times. The drama escalated when paparazzi caught Clarissa with a music executive rumored to have connections to Remy Ma's past, adding fuel to the fire. This sparked debates. Is Clarissa genuinely fighting for love, or is she cleverly building hype ahead of her next big boxing match? Meanwhile, conspiracy theories suggest Remy may have orchestrated the entire situation to spark jealousy and manipulate Papoose back into her life with so many conflicting narratives. The lines between love, clout chasing, and calculated chaos have blurred. What started as a messy love triangle has turned into a full-blown public war with everyone watching every move, every like, and every silence in this high-stakes game. Loyalty, pride, and ambition clash, making it clear this is much more than just celebrity.gossip. It's an emotional battlefield where the winners and losers are still being decided, while Clarissa and Ray's drama lit up the internet. Papoose remained eerily silent. No tweets, no interviews, just a black screen on his Instagram story with the words, "Y'all keep playing games with real hearts." No tags, no explanation, just pure heartbreak. But things darkened when an insider revealed Papoose was rushed to a private hospital that night after a stress-induced episode. Doctors reportedly ordered a full social media detox, a near impossible task when your name's trending under hashtags like slap for. Papoose and both your wife and maybe girlfriend are liking shady tweets. Live, Clarissa liked a tweet stating, "Real love shows up loud in person, not in poems," while Remy liked a meme saying, "When you remember you're the prize even if he's not." A blurry clip leaked showing Papoose frail in a hospital gown, Clarissa holding his hand. No words, just tension that night. A leaked voicemail from Remy admitted, "I didn't mean to break him. I thought he'd fight back, not disappear." The internet erupted meanwhile, and Ray's PR efforts failed as no media wanted to choose sides. Clarissa gained empowerment deals, DeJane backed Papoose, and a hotel meetup sparked rumors. Now fans await a possible televised showdown.